think I'm live. Pretty sure I'm live. I gotta start up Dragon's Dogma and stuff, Steam and whatnot, so it'll be a minute. Yeah, it's a super strange glitch, and it happens so inconsistently. Sometimes it won't happen for like 4 days. Sometimes it'll happen 2 times in a day. I don't know what causes it. I don't know if it's, like, I don't think it's overheating, because that makes no sense, because all my stuff is water cooled. It could be an unstable clock, I guess. Maybe I need to push more voltage into my CPU. But I don't know. Let me know if you guys can hear the game or not. I'm not sure if it's because I touch myself at night. I mean, that could be the reason. Who am I to say it isn't? Oh, I can't believe the game did not autosave when I left Witchwood. Right back at risk for it. I had my personal theory onto what causes that glitch, and it should be something that I'd really look into, is that it's because I have an AMD graphics card with FreeSync enabled, and there's something weird that goes on with FreeSync that causes it to bug out my entire display. I don't know what else could cause it. I was trying to make it to this gate and go into it when I couldn't see. How close did I get? Someone got ultra salty because they got beat by the AI in Street Fighter. That's sad. That is sad. Dead Sea levels of salt, permabanning anyone who talks shit in their chats. I was really close to it. That's cool, because I was really trying hard to get there. I was like, I'm pretty sure I know what direction to go. Alright, so I've done Kina. Oh, I forgot to do the Grimoire. I was watching someone do that on the Naruto game when it came out. Permabanning anyone in chat who said anything negative. So if you even said something like, oh yeah, the online for this game is really like inconsistent. Or like buggy, or it's hard to get a match. Banned. And the dude had like 1,000 people watching him. So a lot of people were getting banned. And they weren't timeouts. They were bans. He was banning people left and right just because they had problems with the game. It was unreal. Ah! Bad, and he was well, bad's kind of that would be so funny. To be honest, I would expect anything less for a person playing Naruto. That's funny. I used to like the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games. I've played all of them up until this newest one, the 4th one. I played 1, 2, 3 Generations. Generations really put me off of them. Was not good. I was not happy with the direction that those games took. They went so, like, Like, the first one was good. And then the second one was just the first one again with, like, a few more characters and people's moves were changed a little bit. Nice. And that's like, you know, whatever. But then they did it again for Generations, and then again for 3. And I'm assuming they just did the exact same thing for 4.
Why have you come?
There's only so much of the exact same game you can play, you know?
Hold nothing back.
Especially when it's like repackaged and trying to be sold as something more. When it's just not. Like, if all of those games would have been like $10 or $15, even $15 to $20 expansions.
So, but we've our own witness, which is to the nearest wish.
How do you get this quest? Do you just have to do Pike's quest? He's not on Twitch because he got his banner channel for streaming on YouTube while using the Twitch chat to talk. That's interesting. I mean, I had a troublesome tome. So I have no idea what makes that quest start. I thought it only started in between Worm Hunt and Duke's Directive. I thought it was one of those quests where that's like when it was available. This game has some weird quest requirements. Alright, where's Pike? Oh, I gotta kill 10 of the girl bandits too. I can do that way later.
Most any of the arisen, sir. I should, I think. Aye. I should, I think.
Alright, we gotta report back to Alon. I think I'm ready for Everfall, right? Pretty much done everything up until then.
What can I do? As you will.
You can get this quest as soon as you can walk there and not die. You don't have to find Pike, though. You don't have to find Pike? That quest doesn't make sense to me. Maybe you just can't have
As you will. What can I do?
Troublesome Tome selected. Maybe that's it. No, it was Pike. His name actually showed up. That's weird. That is weird. I love this flute. Oh my god. I can't get over how much I love the flute to the Grand Soren intro. It's so good. It's like the coolest flute solo ever.
Find this. Have you been? What will it be? What will it be? Have you come again?
Alright, let's give him the grimoire. Let's go do Everfall. Then we're gonna stalk the person, give the dude the wake stone. Buy some whatchamajiggers. Pilgrim's Charms. Do some escorts probably. I don't know. I don't know what order I'm gonna do this stuff in. I have no idea.
Well, the but one. It, I knew.
You still remember she freaked out the NPC that gave quests? That's kind of funny. MJ, you heard the best flute solo ever that took you back to your childhood? Why would a flute solo take you back to your childhood? Best flute is Lord of the Rings Hobbit themes. Hey, what's up? Beers here. I don't know what the Lord of the Rings Hobbit's theme is off the top of my head.
The Everfall is a place unique unto itself. This is not a simple task, nor which is.
This is actually a really simple task. One of the most simple tasks in the game. It even says accomplish the task. That's how simple it is. Is it because it's like the only thing I could imagine, like, fluty. I'm gonna have to click that link. Let me finish the Everfall and then I will. No one spam chat. I need to click that link. Alright, nice. Safe and sound. Safe Everfall is the best Everfall. Hey, what's up, Jack? Eyewitness opening theme? I have no idea. Wait, do I know what this is? This seems familiar to me, but maybe that's just because it looks like the Modern Warfare, like 2 or 1. I missed the shard. Wakestone shard? I don't need a Wakestone shard. What do I need a Wakestone shard for? I can't think of a reason why I need one. I've got one port crystal. I take Mercedes to the Shadow Fort right now. I'm gonna do that. I feel like I used to watch that too, Alfro. Because that looks super familiar. I didn't listen to it because I realized as soon as I clicked the link that my computer was on mute. So, didn't hear the flute solo.
There you are, my pet. Any rarity?
Any rarities? 6 by 7 is 42. I'll have 30k. That's plenty. Oh, I mathed wrong. How did I do that so wrong? How much money did I have?
Now I will tell you of dread.
Thought I had 45,000. Right? Isn't that how? Or not 45? 450,000. I'd like 451,000. Isn't that how much I had?
Sir, I would strive to have an answer for you shortly.
What will it be? Understood.
I got 6 of them at 70,000 apiece, so that's 420,000. I mean, I don't think I'm mathing wrong here. Maybe I just read my number wrong. Let's get the skeleton key in case I get arrested, like I so often do. Hell. Alright, follow the suspect. Hey, we're following a suspect. Alright, last time he caught us because I approached the door too quickly after he opened it. I didn't know that could happen. I understood it as this thing opens, Jules teleports. But if you go down right away, he's still here. It must be when it closes, he teleports. It's gotta be it. Strange. Too close. I'm pretty sure if you get arrested, you fail this mission. So I don't want to get arrested. Weird. Door's closed. Door's closed. Why? Let me break into your homes. What about this door? No trespassing. How rude. How rude. I really want it up on this wall, and it's proving so difficult. So very difficult. Alfro, how do you do it? Teach me the ways of the low roll, please. I don't understand. How is it possible to roll so low so often? Getting up that wall is as difficult as it is for me not to roll low. Shouldn't have anything I want, right? I was gonna assume no. After I look through her entire shop and learn for sure that the answer's no. Mercedes was following me that whole time? I had no idea. I had no idea. I'm gonna rest and make it day. We'll take Mercedes to Shadow Fort, drop a port crystal outside of Shadow Fort.
Have your big. What will it be? Understood.
Then escort R. Durardo to Shadow Fort. Then we'll go to Hillfigure Knoll. Alright, let's see if you get arrested for throwing kids. Or if you throw a kid into another person. I think you can throw kids and no one cares. Yeah, totally. And we can also do this. And no one cares. As long as there's no one around to care, no one cares. Unless you don't leave immediately, in which case they track you down because they so desperately care. Oh, I haven't upgraded my sword either. Something I need to look into. And I could dupe iron blade pieces to upgrade my boots. But I'm getting far enough that... No mushrooms? That was a mistake. I'm getting far enough that I might just hold out and save the iron blade pieces for my next boost. Beefsteak. Dang. There's one beefsteak. There's two. More scrags. Silencer arrow. Alright. Alright. Did that goblin just like apparate in front of me? Or did I just not notice him? I feel like he spontaneously appeared in front of me. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, you thought you had me, goblin, but you did not. You did not have me. Wait, do I want to go this way? Yeah, I do. No, I don't. I went so far the wrong direction. I must have had this quest selected. I was not running towards the things. Level 27 is not that high. I would like to be a higher level right about now. Missing out on that Pilgrim's Charm really hurt.
Oh, 'tis a...
It would be cool if, like, I really love that clearing this quest for this guy, like, opens up the pathway, not just for him, but merchants start coming through here. This place gets its own music now. There's, like, guards and stuff patrolling it. I think that's such a cool aspect to just make the world seem more, like, responsive to what you do. And I wish there was more of that stuff in this game. And, like, there's plenty of it. Like, when you first get to the encampment, now people start patrolling to the encampment. But there needs to be one for, like, between Cassius and Grand Soren, to the Great Wall even. There's, like, a shop in here now. Like, there needs to be more of this stuff. This is so cool. It's such a cool way to change the game. He says he wants to go through, then doesn't ever actually go through. It's true. He is a liar. But his lies are built on the foundation of a fun mechanic. And it's super slight. Like, it's not like opening the routes does anything besides aesthetically, like, make people walk between them. But it's cool. It makes you feel like you're doing something, making the world safer. And you are. This place is not scary anymore. It's like safe. It's literally a safe zone. You make it a safe zone. You can sprint here now. Forever. Maybe he's not a liar. He just goes inside. He's like, ah, this is pretty nice. I want to live here. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I mean, it's got everything you need. It's got mushrooms, holes in the wall, flowers. What more could you want? It's right next to a drake. I honestly feel like if this game like cataclysmed, like if the world that this game is in, like the end of the world happened, being inside of a mine is probably one of the better places you could be. Like a dragon would have to deliberately blow fire in it to try to kill everyone in here. New Bob's Burger, how can today get any better? I don't watch Bob's Burger, although it has been highly recommended to me. It's kind of odd that you brought it up. Yeah, and even if like a dragon tried to blow fire in here, it's like, I mean, there's like a lot of crevices and stuff, places you could hide. Like that one pathway that where the goblin's at right after the gate, where it's just like a small hole. Like, just put a rock there, and you ain't getting scorched. You'd have to, of course, have forewarning to have that rock up that the dragon was coming for you. But still, you could do it. It's a safe place. It's way safer than Grand Soren. Of course, I mean, spoilers if you haven't beaten the game, but like when Grigori levels the city, he obviously has magic to be able to do that, but I don't think that he has the capability to do that just wherever. I took that as like a one-off thing, like not only did the Duke age, but like his kingdom collapsed as a result of an Arisen finally taking on the dragon and not selling out. That's how I interpreted that event. It's not like Grigori can just create giant fissures in the world. The Everfall was a very particular place. Yo, Edgar, thank you so much for the follow, dude. I really do appreciate it. But I don't know. I don't think Grigori's like some all-powerful dragon that can do a bunch of crazy stuff. He was just connected to Grand Soren and the Everfall, dude. So he kind of had the power to just end it all. So I think as a defeater of the dragon, an actual one, if you were to create like a city like that, you would be safe from anything like that. Like Grigori would have to do what he did to Cassius and like come and actually try to mess your day up. And you can take precautions against that, like having like a mining city in a mountain. How's Grigori gonna mess that up? He'd have to be able to level the whole mountain, which I don't think he could do. Not without a bunch of effort. It would take him a while. He was inherently magic, but couldn't necessarily direct it. Yeah, like he was connected to the Everfall and to Grand Soren. He just chose to exert that influence that he had. He has a magical connection to that place, but he couldn't do that anyway. It was very specific to Grand Soren and opening the Everfall. He couldn't just level mountains on a whim. Kind of like what happens with Grand Soren. That's how I understood it, I think. I don't think it's like very well explained. I know there's like comics and stuff that kind of go over it more. And I wonder what if Dragon's Dogma Online addresses it all. But I really do wonder about like the limits of Grigori's power. What can and can't he do? So much money already. I love escorting people through here. Put your horn in. There's plenty of you already. We do not need any more. No thank you. Last thing we need is Mercedes dying. Now, after I said that, now all of a sudden I'm really worried about her dying. Still confused about how the Ur Dragon came to be. I've never even fought the Ur Dragon, so I don't understand it either because I never fought it. I only fought the online one. which has nothing to do, I think, with the actual Ur Dragon. That fight's actually probably gonna be really interesting, considering I've never done it. I assume he is the exact same as the online one in terms of like difficulty, right? Not in difficulty, but like in terms of his move set.
I think.
Oh, he has a bunch of different hearts for every different Arisen. I mean, that makes sense, because you meet Arisens in the game. Like the Duke and the Dragonborn or Dragonforged, whatever his name is, who are clearly guys who never beat the dragon because the dragon's here. And they're missing their hearts. So you could assume that Grigori took at least those hearts. And however many more for whatever he has.
What will it be?
$51.34 is not bad. Not bad at all.
What will it be? Have you come again?
Just Reynard? Oh no. Oh, we got Celine at the Healing Spring too. We can do that one next. But we have to do the first worm hunt mission first. Then I gotta do Kina and Arduodo. I died doing Kina's on my first run today. But that was really, I died returning from Kina's, not on the way there. Hers is actually pretty safe. The culmination of every Elysian would live. I've read a similar theory that when you die as the Arisen, you become a dragon or something like that. But I guess becoming a part of the dragon works as well. Hey, what's up, Mystical Typhoon? Yeah, this greatsword's amazing. Awesome to get early game. No, Reynard kind of stinks. Salutations. I didn't mean to come here. Alright, I need to get mushrooms, and I might as well upgrade my sword while I'm here. If you kill the dragon but die to the god, you become the new dragon. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh yeah, that's how, like, in Bitter Black Isle and stuff. That's like Damon's whole story.
West like all the time.
Yeah, playing permadeath runs, I think it's so satisfying in this game. Like, I feel like you die like when you deserve to. Like, oh yeah, I deserve that death. I took a risk, unnecessary risk, or I just tried to do more than I was actually capable of. Or I tried to go somewhere that I shouldn't have gone, and there was an enemy that just one-shot at me. The cheapest deaths that I've had are just bandits. When a bandit gets you, and because it's so hard to gauge bandit strength, you kind of just gotta know. But for things like chimeras, it's like, oh yeah, I shouldn't mess around with that.
What will it be today? Understood.
Cyclopses, if you die to a Cyclops, I think you kind of deserve to die. Because it's not hard to outlevel a Cyclops one hit. Yeah, bandits are so rough. Makes no sense. I actually kind of like it. Because they do so much damage, it feels like you're actually getting stabbed. And like really getting stabbed with the sword might hurt you more than having a Cyclops kind of like blast you to the side. It might. It really depends. I mean, that blunt trauma is no joke. But getting stabbed hurts quite a bit as well. Why should bandits be weak? I mean, my logical reason as to why bandits would generally be weak, that they lack the organization to have the resources required to train and have good gear and stuff. Like, relative to trained soldiers in a trained army, the guys at Grand Soren should be way stronger than the bandits. Unless, like, the point about the guys at Grand Soren is like, oh yeah, they're green, they don't fight anything. The bandits are out and about in the world fighting monsters and stuff, so they're strong. Which, I mean, that could be the case. Yeah, poor nutrition, they don't have access to agriculture. There's logical reasons as to why bandits should be weak. But there, you could also make arguments as to why they should be strong. Food is abundant in this game. Like, you walk around, just harvest mushrooms, greenwash everywhere. Assuming health equals, like, food, or stamina equals food. Probably stamina is closer to equaling food. You got plenty to eat. You're not hurting in terms of food. I think the best argument for bandits being strong is that they're out and about fighting things, whereas the guards are behind the castle walls. Where am I? Like, ran past those Saurians, was like, I've never seen this before. Strong in physics, though, that's why they keep one hitting early mid. Yeah. They're very strong. Kina, please. Oh yeah, she's coming. Cool.
Oh, thank you.
So in my first run today, which I thought was like the run, because I made it this far, and when you make it this far and you're level 30, and you still have to do every single worm hunt quest, and they're pretty easy because you're like a high level and because you've done everything else, you're feeling confident. I had to talk to Aldous still and say like, oh yeah, yo, pathway's cleared because I messed that up. And I was running this way and aggroed a Chimera and got fireballed in the back. It was horrid.
I thought they speak. I need to learn of the dragons.
Absolutely horrid. Alright, that was Kina. I'll do the first worm hunt quest to kill Figure Knoll, get the port crystal there, take it. Are escort quests worth doing in a hardcore run? Maybe? I mean, I'm just doing them because they're a thing to do. I'm gonna get XP out of it, gold out of it. These ones are all relatively safe, so it's not like I'm at risk. I can do it.
Play goes.
Did I not? If I was like a lower level, then no. But I'm using them because they're available quests that are gonna get me out, placing port crystals in places where I want them, and they're gonna lead me to like XP that I want to get, so that the main story quests are easier. I'm explicitly against in this run, like for my personal rules, I can't grind. So I can't go to the Great Wall and farm the skeletons in the easiest grind spot in the game and get to level 200 and like cheese the game and make it easy mode. So I'm using escort quests as a way to like, here's something I need to do. I need to kill things so that I can level up and get strong, or else Bitter Black Isle I'm gonna be so underleveled for. Everfall I'm gonna be so underleveled for. I'll get one shot killed by everything. So I'm using them as a way to inadvertently grind, to kill things on the way to a quest objective. So for me, they're worth it. I should go to the barn and get that kid off of it. I'll do it on my way out. Pretty sure I still have my worm hunt. I have to go this way anyways. Pretty sure I have my worm hunt license, so I can accept these quests. But I would say that the easiest way to do a permadeath run is to just grind. Get to the point where you can run to the Great Wall and kill those skeletons and just start murdering them, pumping Pilgrim's Charms.
The task as I so best to you. If there's the choice, the safety you have, I awake.
It's just not fun to grind. Where it's like, oh yeah, I can do these escort quests. It's not fun to do escort quests, but at least it's like an actual part of the game. And they lead places sometimes, like Kina's quest. Like, you have to do her escort quest to get Blessed Flowers to complete her quest line. So Maker's Finger knocked Damon down? I have no idea. I know it only does 1 health bar of damage, so it's hardly worth it. It's like better just to get on his head and start stabbing, and you do more damage. Alright, let's go talk to the kid on the roof, and then we can go to Hillfigure Knoll, get the port crystal, make a run to the healing spring. I think I'm gonna check this notice board real quick, because there's one that's killed like 12 direwolves, and so direwolves are on the way to the healing spring. Looks like I have it if it's there. Let's check. 15 direwolves. For Damon Form 1, the strategy I had the most success with was the very first thing you do is just try to grab onto his head, pop 4 Conqueror's Parap buffs, Periaps, whatever they're called, and just dire gouge his head. I was an assassin. I don't know how I would approach that fight as a magic class. I've never played as a magic class, but as a assassin or any melee character for that matter, get on his head, pop buffs, attack his head. 2.0 sword and shield I think is also the way to go as an assassin, at least. Fighter would probably be really good too, and just climb on him, hack away. If he uses not what I wanted to use, if he uses lightning, get off of him, jump off, run around, climb back on him after lightning strikes are up. If he uses his like flame body thing, jump off, shield up, your shield will block all of the damage, and then just climb back up on him again. And you can just do that to stay on him. Yeah, 200 blast arrows also works. Are blast arrows affected by buffs? Oh, nice. And are they affected by multiple buff types? Like, do they get a physical buff and a magic buff? So they do, like, fire damage? I need one more giant coin pouch, one more large coin pouch, and I 100% paid off this Pilgrim's Charm already. Done. Now we get to murder these bandits, who will hopefully drop 20 to 40k.
Of what you've got.
And then we'll try to mess around with the harpies, but they're usually really strong, so I don't fight them very much. Well, there's 20k. 2,200, so it was exactly between 20 and 40k. What a great guesstimate. Let's see how many hits this guy takes to fall. 2. Weak. For 1. Kill these goblins, I guess. In a few seconds with ice longbow, blast arrows, and max damage. Is he weak to ice? Did you watch the whole episode of Bob's Burgers, Alfro? And you were sorely missed. What is this guy doing? He's like walking around. I wonder if I get put to sleep here, if these guys can kill me. I don't think so. Maybe. 400? No, they would be able to do 800 damage. If they comboed something, I think it could kill me. But they would have to be pretty organized. So I think this is safe. No damage. Nice. Like Archer of Futurama. Yeah, I've heard glowing reviews about it. I'm just intentionally avoiding it. Why do I avoid it? Because people tell me to watch it. Best longbow you can get had a natural end. This was base strength and magic. Oh, okay. I get you. Why do I avoid it? Just to make answers mad. Yeah, just to make people mad, basically. People tell me to watch it, so I don't. That's all there is to it. Oh! Combo! Oh, the Pilgrim's Charm ran out. These dire wolves are crazy. They like tag team. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. You don't care if people intentionally miss out on things. I'll come around someday. Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario is I never watch it. Best case scenario is I miss out on it until it's over and I get to watch all of it in one go. That's way better than waiting and having to watch one episode a week.
Well, my go.
Being caught up on shows is the worst.
This my.
That's always what's in that chest. You wait for full seasons to come out normally of any show. I can't do that when I'm watching a show. I gotta consume. Peckbot doesn't choose. But I mean, like, what were you thinking? Trying to take on a Leviathan on your own. It's insane. This is crazy. Uh-oh. Alright, got my finger on the heel. That wasn't bad at all. You are an idiot. It's not a command yet. Sorry to advance. That was cool. She like rolled off the rock. I had the port crystal, right? I picked it up. I brought it with me, right? I remembered to do that. I'm just gonna run there. I always forget to bring the port crystal. It's the only reason I'm doing this. Well, we gotta fight more dire wolves, which sucks because they're terrifying. I always have close calls with dire wolves. They do so much damage. They do enough. They don't do enough that it's like I can get one-shotted, that I'm usually safe. But they do enough that it's like I think I'm safe, and next thing I know I'm at 86 HP because I thought they were weaker than they were. That's how dire wolves usually go. Especially when the big ones come. I do not like the big ones. They get priority when one shows up. What is this? Like, see that big one in the distance? Do not want him hitting me. Any of the other ones, fine. Big, oh, like this is bad. Setting up for the big one. Oh god, big one. Oh my god. Only 3 more heals. I gotta get out of here. Give me the quest. How many more wolves do I have to kill? There's still no quest. I'm out. I don't even want that 20k. That's how much I want to get out of here. Not worth it. I wonder. Maybe I already completed it. Wolves flying through the air. .gif. Sorry you got banned for that, Topaz. Or timed out. Purged. Whatever the punishment is. Heckbot's a little sensitive to periods. My charm ran out? That it did. I did not notice that. I was wondering why those 3 that I killed dropped nothing. Can you just put a port crystal in here? Oh, you totally can. I wonder if this like poisons the well. You put like some magical rock inside of it. I guess there's already a magical rock inside of it. But you put some not intended magical rock inside of it. What are the long-term consequences of that? Oh, there's Reynard. Alright, I'm gonna save Reynard's escort until I'm done with all the worm hunt stuff. That'll give me tons of levels, and it'll make it way safer running there. I won't have to worry as much about chimeras, hopefully. Hey, what's up, Kebo83? Thanks for the follow, dude. All hail Kebo83, for sure. Alright, let's Fairy Stone back. Grand Soren. We've done the first worm hunt mission. I guess I'll do Salvation next. I'm feeling alright about Salvation. Scariest thing about Salvation is I gotta fight another ogre. And the room with the 3 mages. Because I carry the phantasms. So Salvation can be really scary.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
But
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be?
thanks for the gun show with that stretch. Oh yeah. No problem, man. Glad you enjoyed it.
What will it be? Have your come
What
again.
would it be? I should go do this while he's here. I know where he's here. Let's go get his son. Chimeras all depend on how you space the goat stuns, which kill the goats better just to pelt it with throw blast while it's down. Lion just unleashes an unholy torrent of attacks. I've actually found that, at least in these permadeath runs, on my first character, I always went snake, goat, lion. These permadeath runs, I've been doing snake, lion, goat, and it's so much easier. I mean, I'm sure that has a lot to do with the fact that I've been torpering the chimera and just killing it while it's torpored, just climbing on its face and punching it. But keeping the lion out of his like rage mode helps so much. And the goat won't cast spells if you're on top of it. The only spell it'll cast is silence, which never does anything to me because I don't use skills. So not a big deal to just leave the goat head alive, and then you just stay on the lion's face. And then the only spells you have to worry about are fireball. Like fireball, really. Lightning and ice appear on the ground, so they're super easy to dodge. Fireball is really the only scary one. And that one, it's as long as you see it coming, it's dodgeable, usually. Or you can always just put a rock between you and the Chimera and you're fine. I forgot how slow this kid is.
You don't even know.
Alright, let's talk to the dad. Yeah, I don't like fighting chimeras. They scare me. Any big enemy that uses magic is just the worst to me.
Who among you is
Trying to fight with just a sword, yeah, that's...
He can no doubt you will feel.
Oh, hey. This is the most convenient thing I've ever done in this game.
Any relic, right? And why?
Yeah, just a sword's hard, but also not impossible. Just grab onto its tail, kill the snake, grab onto the lion's head and swing away. All you gotta really worry about is roaring off. Rather fight a chimera than an ogre any day. 100% agree. I would fight an ogre early because I know I can just throw blast its face. But with a chimera, like, I want to be a high level.
What will it be today? Have your pick.
I'm not gonna fight a chimera until I know I'm not getting one-shotted by all of its attacks. Or at least all of its, like, physical attacks. Magic attacks I can live with dying by one hit. I can avoid those. If I get hit by magic, it's usually my fault. Physical attacks are more unpredictable, harder to see coming, easier to get hit.
Like all the Duke.
Ogre one-shot you earlier at level 60 on hard mode. Yeah, I mean, sorcerers are super squishy, but ogres suck. Ogres seriously suck. That's like the thing I'm most worried about in this Seeking Salvation quest. Is what if an ogre punches me? Especially this ogre can heal, but there's a way that you can kill it really easy if it goes to heal.
Oh. Well.
Sorc spells increase with strength and magic? I didn't know that. I thought it was just magic. Alright, that's everything I need for Seeking Salvation, I think. And it's not nighttime, so I don't think I need to worry about... Well, I guess it's getting kind of close to nighttime. By the time I actually don't think you even need to learn about it. I think I can just book it. Sorcerers have physical spells. Does the comet count as a physical spell? Raw. Alright, sunset's coming. I don't have time to murder everything on my way to Salvation. This might actually be a little too late. We'll see what I can do. I have a lantern, right? Yeah, good. Good, good, good. I should definitely be able to pull off a level or two inside of this quest. Ideally through like 3. That would be awesome. I wonder if I run through the whole thing with a Pilgrim's Charm, how many levels I can get. I think if I just leave a Pilgrim's Charm on the whole time, I could probably do that. There aren't many quiet periods where I'm not fighting guys in this mission. just the ogre. Which I seriously wonder if I'm out of one-shot range or not yet. I'm level what? 33? I don't think I am. I think ogre still is a one-shot. Yeah, I'm stoked to when I can finally be an assassin again. That's definitely the way I feel most comfortable playing this game, is with a bow. That's how I played my whole first playthrough, was with a bow, and then when I can't use a bow, you mount the dudes. All the small guys, bow them. All the big dudes, bow when you can, climb them when you need to. So I'm stoked when I finally am able to get a bow again. You can push golems off cliffs. It's funny. Like, I'm just gonna pop a Pilgrim's Charm. I've got 3. I probably do most of this mission with 1 if I use it. Hey, what's up, Magnum Draco? How have you been? Can metal golems die from cliffs? I'm sure they can die if they fall off like a infinite cliff. But I don't know if they take fall damage at all. I actually don't want this. I'll use this. Uh-oh. Isn't there normally a guy spawn here? How do I kill phantasms? Basically, I avoid them if I can. If I feel like killing them, or if I can't avoid them, or they're just in the way, I let them climb onto my head, walk up to a wall, and then throw blast it. And that'll one-shot them if they die in one hit if you do that. The downside is sometimes that involves taking heavy damage. And sometimes they just get off fast enough that throw blast doesn't work. It's not consistent. So the ideal scenario is don't fight him. Yeah, what the heck? Why didn't he spawn at first? Yeah, there's really not that many, even in the whole game, there's not that many physical immune enemies. But they mostly just appear at night. So you just kind of avoid nighttime places, and in the main quest, you don't have to deal with them that much. Omega's right. Yeah, just toss and throw blast at them is very hard to do. An easy way to do it if you don't want to get them on your head, I mean easier, it's not easy, but it's to get them in a corridor like this and try to get them close to a wall. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. And then just throw your throw blast at the wall and it'll explode and hurt them. But it's hard to do, and I don't understand. Sometimes they're like not taking damage. I don't get it. Oh, hey, don't worry about it, Magnum Draco. Just glad to have you back. That's all. Everyone's got lives. Yeah, the ones in BBI, those are just run past those. There's a sword that the black cat sells that hit them. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't like it either, Alfro. In this game, I can kind of understand it because the point is like you're supposed to have a team of 4 people. But like, what if I wanted a team of a fighter and 3 assassins and I wanted some weird gang that was no magic? It's not viable because of physical or magic immune, physical immune enemies. I think it's mostly viable, but when it's not viable, it's like impossible. And that's frustrating. Like, this room sucks. We run past it. We don't bother. We run past this next room too, because the ghosties chase us. No fireballs. Oh god, fireballs. That's all they casted was fireballs. Alright, I love this part. It's like my favorite part. I love doing that. I missed one, but... It's so fun to do. Alright, I'm getting nervous. Ogre's up ahead. Gotta go dark. Don't want the ogre spotting us preemptively. Alright, my Pilgrim Charm ran out at kind of a really good time. So I'll pop it when the ogre's about to die. Lay down, you turd. You heard me? What? Did he really hear me? How does this work? That's like the aggro spot. It's like that one step in where I try to peek around that corner and he sees. I think he's running. No. Why, ogre? Watch out for dropkick. I'm watching out for everything. This dude's a monster. I think anything he does is an insta-kill. No way. Why is he aggroing so fast? Eventually, I'll catch him unawares. I guess worst case scenario is I can run past him. But I would very much like to kill him. What happens if I put on my lantern? Okay, cool, he doesn't see me. I feel like it makes it harder to see him. Lay down. I am most certainly a female character. Alright, we gotta listen. We gotta listen to see if he drops. So I can't see him over that corner. I aggro him if I go too far. That sounded like he dropped. I'm going for it. That was awesome. That was a total miss. That was really bad. I gotta run. That's how long it took him to aggro. Maybe I didn't have to run. What happens if I try to just throw it at his face right here? I just miss. That's what. Again? Oh, fall! Fall! What a jerk. Oh god. I should do a magic build. Magic builds are sketch, I think. Especially 'cause I've never played as a magic character. So I think permadeath runs are like the most scary thing ever. This is taking so long that these freaking zombies respawn. You don't see me, right? You see me. Turn around again. Oh, I might be able to kill him here. He's eating the zombie corpses. Well, so far this is awful. This could have been so good. I could have had him here if these throw blasts weren't so bad. Maybe I still can. Nope. Oh! Oh my god, that freaking killed me. I was so scared. Oh my god. Well, you guys should stop talking about the next run, because this is the run. This is the run where we'll get it all. That was like the scariest thing. I hate it. It didn't even have to be scary. If I would just stayed there and thrown one more throw blast at him, he would have died. I just wasn't sure how long it would take him to aggro, so I had to run. Not worth dying over it. This is coming up to my favorite boss fight in the game. Are you dropping the game once I complete a run? Probably. I want to start getting prepped for Dark Souls 3, so I'm probably going to end up playing Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2. That's assuming I complete a run before Dark Souls 3 comes out, but I definitely think I will. I've only been doing permadeath runs for like 2 weeks, and I feel like I'm making it kind of far. I think the early game's the hardest. Put a lantern sword hang in midair. Lanterns, oh yeah, I guess it is just hanging in midair. I thought that it was attached to those belts. No Demon Souls. I don't have a capture card. I also don't have a PlayStation 3, so I can't play Demon Souls. But Demon Souls is my personal favorite of the Souls games. But yeah, no Demon Souls, sadly.
And it is in that incompletion of the soul that all humans suffer. Pain and lamentation finds its inexorable source.
Why is he still talking? Observe? I observe nothing. Or Bloodborne? I don't like Bloodborne, actually. Bloodborne is my least favorite of the Souls-likes.
Come to
And I don't really have any reasoning for disliking Bloodborne. It's just it's actually the only Souls game that I've not beaten. And I didn't beat it because I was just totally uninterested. I didn't want to beat it. If you like the warping in Demon Souls, you like the continuous world in Dark Souls 1, I think it's a pretty common thing for people who favor Dark Souls 1 to really say. I'm after your own heart, you like Bloodborne either. Yeah, I don't like Bloodborne. I couldn't bring myself to beat it because I just couldn't get into it. I love Demon Souls, I love Dark Souls 1. I hated Dark Souls 2 when it came out, and then I played it a lot, and then started falling in love with Dark Souls 2. When the DLC came out, it started getting really fun. And Dark Souls 2, I think, had the best PvP out of all the Souls games. Not like the PvP arenas, but like PvP community. It was really, really good in Dark Souls 2. Most fun I had in Dark Souls 2 was summoning a white phantom and then summoning 2 red phantoms at the old Iron Keep and standing in the middle of the bridge and then like bowing to each red phantom right as they spawned, and then putting up a heal and then making the 2 red phantoms like duel each other and then healing him up after he won and then summoning a new red phantom for him to fight and make the red phantoms fight each other. It's the most fun thing you could do in Dark Souls 2, and it's the only one that had that because you could summon so many people. You couldn't do that in Demon Souls or Dark Souls 1, and so that was something that Dark Souls 2 had that I really enjoyed. Made PvP super fun. Because I like invasions and stuff. That was the biggest thing in Demon Souls, was like, oh dude, the online in this game is crazy. Look at how it works. Like that, when Demon Souls came out, that was the biggest thing about it. It was like revolutionary in terms of how they did co-op and PvP. Skull at First Sin, you can get so many people at one time. Yeah, I love that they did that. I love that they built on that foundation a little more. Because I don't think Dark Souls 1 did it all. And like Dark Souls 1 is, I think, objectively the best of the series. I think that it's like the best video game. Just not my favorite. The 4 red phantoms is crazy. Well, I don't really feel like turning this in. Let's do Shadow Fort and hopefully not lose. I'll dump stuff off. I'll dump the Worm Hunt license too because I don't need to carry that around. Do I need throw blasts? Not really, but I'm actually going to carry some throw blasts. I don't need them, but they will definitely make killing the Cyclopses faster. So I'll get some. I have enough mushrooms. I could use some more heals. Yeah, it seems like how it is for everyone is whatever Souls game you played first. You should turn in the first Worm Hunt quest to make new side quests available if you haven't already. I haven't turned it in, but so my logic behind not doing this is when you turn in the first Worm Hunt quest, it makes a bunch of escorts and stuff available, and I don't want to do that until I'm ready to do them because they expire with game time. So if I want to do those escorts, I can't do like the main story stuff. I have to put those on priority. Like I get a port crystal at Shadow Fort. I don't think I get one for Water God's Altar, but I think I want to do the main story things first. It also enables griffins. Yeah, I don't want griffins enabled yet. I think they're scary. At least until they don't one-shot me by landing on me, which I am still far away from. Well, not really far, but not there yet. Demon Souls PvP, because whoever hits first loses. Damage scaling in Demon Souls is so fun. It ruined PvP, but I think it makes the PvE way more fun. Alright, I'm gonna get some throw blasts. Oh, and I want to deposit that.
Have your pick. What will it be?
I think fall damage in Dark Souls or Demon Souls is the most fun, where it's just like you take no damage from falling to begin with, and then you can level up dex to take even less fall damage to the point where it's like, what is fall damage? I can just jump down everything, and then you could shoot bows through fog gates to kill bosses that you thought were too hard. Super fun. Fight the Skeleton Lords in Cursewoods and try for a Fell Lord's Bone Drop. There's Skeleton Lords in Cursewood. You can dupe souls super early in Dark Souls as well. You can dupe earlier in Dark Souls than you can in Demon Souls. All you need in Dark Souls is oh, I didn't mean to do this. All you need in Dark Souls is a soul, and then you can do the Estus Flask dupe thing.
We shall begin at the Fountain Square. Come. Come along.
I hate this quest. Fall. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, I could just dupe them and max out the sword. That would be awesome. Where are Skeleton Lords in the Cursed Wood? And oh man, that's so scary. I don't want to get murdered by a chimera while I'm out there.
Why do you suppose the dragon attacks mankind? Are we a particular delicacy? And brave, what was it eating until now?
I think you can dupe in Dark Souls 1 before you leave the intro. I don't think you can do that in Demon Souls, which is why I was saying you can do it in Dark Souls earlier. All you need in Dark Souls is a soul to dupe.
But after man's best is far
because you get
enough.
Estus Flasks in the intro. Nice, shoot and break. Found on both sides on the path near the Soul Player Canyon East entrance, as well as near the junction where Cyclops is also found. Often found. Skeleton Lords in Cursewood will not always appear every night.
Be arisen
The one
from
by
a
the Great
servant.
Wall, I know.
Yes, I think I like this. Tell me, Paige, do you find it diverting to travel
There's
about
Soul Player
slaying
Canyon
monsters
East
each day?
entrance.
I
feel like I know where that is. That's like where all those bandit ladies usually are. Oh, I totally know where the junction is, where the Cyclops is usually found.
Still, Brand Soren will be safe enough, will it not? I'd hope so, with all the guards about.
It's not really that risky. They don't do much damage. They just fly, so they could be hard to hit. If I was Kind of defeats the purpose. I was about to say if I was a bow user, it would be so easy, but I don't plan on staying warrior forever anyways, so I don't think it's really that important for me to max this out. I actually just want warrior to be over. I want clout ASAP. I don't even know what soul vessels do. What do they do? Whoa.
I have
I'm kind of
Very well, friend.
things that let you redistribute your stats. Oh, I just always have a perfect build as my first build, so it's never an issue. I am curious as to how scaling and stuff is going to be in Dark Souls 3. I feel like scaling, at least in the Souls games, not including Bloodborne, base weapon damage has become more and more important, while scaling has become less and less important. And, like, there's almost no incentive to maximize a stat, which I think is not good. I think that's boring design, where you can't make like a pure dex character because you're just gimping yourself, because the sword you're using also scales C on strength, and the diminishing returns are so powerful that there's no incentive at all to keep pumping dex. I hate that. Good for endgame and PvP because you can try a bunch of different stuff. That's true. I usually just find whatever the thing is that makes you power level so you can just do whatever you want. But yeah, I hate the way that diminishing returns have kicked in so hard, and especially Dark Souls 2. It's the worst. You have to balance your stats or you're gimping yourself. Unless you're magic, which you're still probably gimping yourself. I just don't play magic characters.
thank you.
I don't think, like, I think Demon Souls did it the best, but their way was definitely mega flawed, where, like, you do way too much damage to other people and PvP gets trivialized because, like whoever said, I forget, but it becomes a game of who hits who first because scaling's so strong. Yeah, you need a faith and build to almost be useful. Yeah. See, I don't like the dual stat builds. I should be able to specialize if I want to. I don't want to be a sorcerer and just be generically good at all magic that everyone else is using because they're the best spells. I would like to be a pure int build and only use the int spells that I like because scaling is better and I can do that. I don't require faith as well to do more damage. Same thing like with dex and strength. Strength builds are better with some dex builds are better with some strength. And it's not like some. It's not like 25. It's not like you need to meet a requirement to use the weapon and that's it. It's like, no, you need to get the things to like the same stat because diminishing returns are so hard that there's no point to level up your dex. You get more damage leveling up your strength despite the weapon saying it scales worse. I hate it. Bad design in my opinion. Makes it way too weapon based, not level based at all. Which is what they should do because they base, you know, the PvP off of levels, not gear. You always use the giant clubs. I've never used a giant club in like any Dark Souls game. I almost never use strength weapons. I always go like with a Dex build ever since Dark Souls 1. I want to go back to Fornable. I also didn't talk to Simone to get my gold idol. Just realized. Demon Souls, I think, if Demon Souls was your first Souls game, I think you're more inclined to do a Dex build or like a Magic build, because Dex was crazy in Demon Souls and Magic was pretty crazy too. But Dex was just like the strongest stat in Demon Souls. It did everything. It gave you defense, it gave you damage, and it gave you like fall damage resistance. There were no downsides to Dex. It was so good.
Any red right there. Any red right there.
Yeah, that was a cool build where you just regened all your HP just running around. It made that, oh, what's it called? It's like 4-1, I think. Where you run around the swamplands and take poison damage. So funny. Just trivialized it.
There's Mike.
But that's how I think the game should be, is that like certain builds should trivialize certain aspects of the game and make other things way harder. Alright, I want some throw blasts, like 10 or 15 more. My Demon Souls build was just bow. Bow, dex, everything dies. The end. You went mage? I never go mage. Like, ever. Never play mage in games. I think it's boring. I think it's the most boring role in any game is to play the mage. I like, classic sneaky archer. That's what I usually do. Every now and then I'll use like a knight type character. But I prefer like a sneaky archer, using lighter armor. You're fast, you have a bow, you're ranged, but you can get up close if you need to. Do you have to talk to this guy? I seriously think this guy looks like the dude from, well, I guess not. From like a certain angle, I think he looks like the guy from Key and Peele. Alright, this is probably worth a parry app just because, or Pilgrim's Charm, because these guys can drop the Chaos Blade, Pyromancy, 76 poise, yikes. My Dark Souls 1 build was pretty much just Uchi-Katana into Kalag's sword. And it wasn't like, you know, the best or anything, but I love that sword. Oh god. I don't hear the ballistas. There we go. Whoa, I sniped it with my sword. Alright, we gotta bait out both of them. There's one. There's two. Oh crap. Oh, I blew it up. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Alright. I didn't like the poise changes in Dark Souls 2. Where they made over poise in Dark Souls 1. Where they made it harder to be like a stocky guy. A lot of things in Dark Souls 2 did that I didn't care for. But it ended up being alright, I think. I think the thing that Dark Souls 2 did the best out of any Souls game was like the fashion Souls. It was really fun in Dark Souls 2. Because of the way that diminishing returns kicked in, and because of the way that like another 10 levels wasn't that big of a deal. You didn't have to be super optimal with everything that you wore. And it was way fun to just dress up how you wanted and dunk on dudes. As long as your equipment was okay, you did fine. As long as you weren't wearing the worst stuff. And even then, you could wear terrible things and still do great. I don't think Dark Souls 1 was like that. You didn't get invaded until your first time you ever landed. You could sit at the fire after you made it past the bow dudes. It sucks. Alright, let's kill these Cyclops. Not where I want to be. I want to be on your leg. And I want to make you fall over. I'm pretty sure I don't have to worry about getting one-shotted here. But I do have to worry about getting hit while I'm on this guy, for sure, apparently. Oh, I don't have Corona Slash. It's gonna be actually kind of hard to knock. Well, maybe not. Nice. That was weird. Does this guy have leg armor? No, that's convenient. Oh, I forgot to take off his helmet. Can you throw blast through it? No. That sucks. That was a slow dodge. I broke off his tusk doing that. Are you serious? I raged him doing that. I was punching his leg with the pommel of my sword and somehow broke off his tusk. I almost ran into that. Skills. Accidental skills. Unintended as well. I didn't want it to happen. Dude, he would have died faster if I didn't make him mad. There we go. Fall. Stumble. Yeah, stomp the goblins. Do it. Ha ha ha. That was fast. I should have Pilgrim's Charmed. That was a mistake. Killed the Cyclops? Get away from me. You're a monster. Bro Blasts are OP. They're so strong. They make it so much easier to deal with guys when you're weak. Or when you don't have magic or something like that. Because like any fire skill on his head would have hurt him. Any lightning attack would have done massive damage. I just don't have access to those things. So throw blasts are just an awesome way to basically make one person as effective as a 4-man team.
After me, man.
It's kind of awesome. Like I'm not gonna throw blast these guys actually. That was a lot of blood. That is one thing I really liked about Bloodborne, is like the art direction of the game and their consistency with like the over-the-top blood stuff. Like it's gross, but it's very, very well done, and it's so consistent. It's so impressive how well they did that. Like, I wish I liked the game more because there are some things about it that I really admire, but I don't like the general gameplay of it. I think that was kill 50 goblins. Right out of this hole. Wait! The money! It's all gone. No! I gotta stop doing this. It's rigged every day, Magnum Draco.
There's a chance to win a trophy worthy of your... Go, put them together.
A lot of cash. Alright, I hate fighting the Cyclops because he starts off enraged, I'm pretty sure. And it's either he's way harder to, or you can't knock him down while he's enraged. That was kind of scary. They're all terrified of the Cyclops. If he knocks me off of here, do I die? Wait, don't hit me into the Cyclops. That was a lot of gold. Wow. Alright, sounds like he's no longer mad. No, wait, don't stomp. That didn't do much damage. Can't do anything until we break this armor. Meant to jump, but I was attacking again. One more armor layer. Now we can kill him. There we go. Fall. Nice. No! I'm not gonna knock him down. What's happening? Dang it! I wonder. Nope. Me on your leg. Ow. This Cyclops is so annoying. There we go. Don't put your head through the wall again. Is he wearing a helmet anyways? I forgot. This is the worst. I hate this Cyclops. I hate him. Hey, this actually might work out. Thanks, Cyclops. Yes! Finally, he's gonna die. About time. I told you, man, it's always rigged. 100% of the time. It's so funny. They knocked me down. Look at all this money, oh my gosh. So rich. You numbskull. You're the numbskull. Alright, here we go. This is how you kill this guy. Dead. That's how you do it, so he doesn't run away. That's why that barrel's in the room.
Magnificent, eh?
Alright, we just got Water God's altar now. Let's go do it.
Water God's altar. Oh god, I hate Water God's altar. Could be scary.
Ugh. I don't really have enough heals. So I should probably go to Grand Soren. I don't need that many mushrooms. Well, I guess 23 is probably right around where I would want. But this character's going really well so far. The Pilgrim's charms have been working out huge. Like level 40 at Water God's altar is awesome.
Have your pick. What will it be?
I should probably bring more than one throw blast. I should probably bring like 4 or 5 for the phantoms just in case.
What will it be? Have you come again?
It's probably a safe bet. And then after Water Gods, I'll probably do that Reynard escort. I think I should be able to get away with it.
The master come again.
Take all the time you need. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. And by let's do it, I mean let's go buy some throw blasts. Then we do Water God's altar. Throw blasts. Just like 10 or so is good. I don't really need them for anything else other than to deal with phantoms. I am going to not Pilgrim's Charm the Cyclopses. I'm gonna kill the one like under the White Castle, and I'm also gonna kill the one in Water God's altar without Pilgrim's Charm because I want misshapen eyes so I can max out my armor. My gear's really under upgraded because I've been Pilgrim's Charming so much. Which wouldn't be a big deal because I could always just, you know, buy replacement gear. But I'm wearing the DLC stuff and that maxed out isn't going to get replaced anytime soon. So I should take advantage of the fact that I can make it strong while I can. Hopefully this Pilgrim's Charm runs out by the time I'm fighting the Cyclops. I'm probably not going to use my throw blasts on this one because I got those for the phantoms. Although for the phantoms I really only need like 3 or 4, so I could use some of them. But I don't think I'm going to. I'd rather have them just in case. Just in case I need them. Like I definitely don't need them for a Cyclops. Cyclops is no threat as long as I have heals, and I mean I shouldn't really get hit by a Cyclops, but in the event that I do, all it takes is a heal or 2 to nullify it completely. Kind of a bummer that it's becoming dark because I'm gonna have to pop a lantern during this fight. But I've got to kill this guy eventually, so might as well be now. Ow. Got hit immediately. Shouldn't get hit during a Cyclops fight. First thing that happens. There we go. Like fell forward. Weird. But okay. So like I could throw blast his head now. Well, I think my throw blast would actually do damage in the water, so I think it's actually a good thing I didn't bring him. Or use him. I should get his head, huh? Wait, I thought I was on his head. I'm soaked to the bone. It's like so dark. I can't even tell where his face is. What am I on? He's gonna grab. Ow. Alright, let's lantern. It's getting dark. Alright, come on, Cyclops. Not wolves. Oh, whoa, the wolves are like shaking off their wet. I didn't know they could do that. This game never ceases to amaze me. You gonna calm down there, big guy? Just calm me down. Alright, finally I can see his eyes. I think. What is this attack? Wait! Crap. Oh, that was cool. That wasn't. Oh wait, Wolf, why are you doing this to me? I should be safe in his crotch. Oh, he's still mad, huh? Take that, Wolf. This thing's hit me so much. 21 heals. No more mushrooms, but 21 heals is plenty for Water God's Altar still. Should just throw blasted it. I'm throw blasting the next one. See, this is what I wanted to do all along. Except not end up on his hand. No eye. Oh yeah, we got 9. Nice. Very, very nice. Alright, let's go do Water God's Altar. No mushrooms, so we gotta watch the sprint. Oh hey, a mine. I didn't know you could mine here. What do we got? Rock, copper ore, copper ore. This was a waste of time. That's the worst mining spot I've ever seen. Just rocks and copper. Why even exist? Alright, water gods. Come on. Let's get there. The only thing about doing water gods with no stamina regen is if I don't kill the phantoms and all the mages, it could be really scary. So I'm basically kind of, by doing this, by not carrying any stamina items into it, I think I'm forcing myself to kill everything before I pick up any slates. Because I can't keep increasing my stamina to sprint when I'm at over encumbered or very heavy. And that shouldn't be a huge issue, but it's just something we gotta keep in mind. I can't see. Do I just jump? I guess what I could do, if I really need to, I'll port crystal back or teleport back to Grand Soren and port crystal here. Be it do run, how can't he stay the fourth? Because it can't home real for help. Yeah. That's basically what I'm thinking. That's basically what I'm thinking. Alright, let's go kill some Saurians. Oh, my lantern's only at half full. Worst case scenario is I have to use Herb Bless here, but I shouldn't need to. All right. Very nice. I wonder what the highest level I've gotten to is. I think it was 50 something. Yeah, you missed it, Oreos. Would have died. He is on a streak. He's won his last like 3 or 4 bets for a total of like 6 in overall winnings. It's pretty impressive. I think bronze gauntlets are always in that chest. There's never anything else. Alright, this shouldn't be too risky as long as I don't get fireballed. I think that's the only real danger is these mages. At least right now. I really want to get his tail. When he was jumping off the wall. That would be cool. Would have been cool. This might be worth throw blast. Let's see. I think definitely. Might have been unnecessary seeing as how smoothly that jump went. But you can't argue with the results. It worked. Marvelously. Yeah, the odds are like 50-50 whether or not you live or not, so it's pretty much just the luck of the draw whether you live. Hey, what's up, Major Achu? Ball. Very nice. We'll just kill him right here with throw blasts. We got 10, it's plenty. That was a little, alright, I guess it's not plenty. It's plenty damage. Cyclops. I'm glad I healed. Oh, my lantern. He hurt himself. Well, apparently I beat on his legs enough to knock him down. Whoops. Whoops. I don't know how to do this. I can't get to his face, so I'm just gonna slash him. Hey, what's up, Renzog? You don't like Warrior? You don't think it's the most exciting class to play as? No eye, dang. Dang, would have loved to see an eye there. Fatigue warrior. Seems that way. He's dead. Oh, no mushrooms, I forgot. I forgot. I love that you run by and you hear all the skeletons like assembling. Oh hey, I completed the kill 24 giant bats quest. Forgot about that. I forgot.
That
11 heals is probably enough. Probably enough. That's how I remember it too, Alfro. That's how I remember it. Killing? Is that what a pacifist would do, is kill death? Is that what a pacifist run of Dragon's Dogma would be? You don't kill anyone but death? Martyr's Talisman? I have no idea what that does. Alright, gotta prioritize mages. Here's one. He's already slinging up a spell. Don't fireball me! Alright, we did it. Crisis averted. Oh god. There's another mage! Oh wait, no, I just didn't kill him. I like it. Oh, it's like wheel, okay. It's just a worse pilgrim's charm. Thanks, Topaz. How did this guy not spawn? Nice. Level 42. Alright, drain the water. And, well, that time of the night again, guys. Stream's over. I am done for the day. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm playing again tomorrow. We're on a little later tomorrow, but same amount of hours. Be sure to check it out if you guys want to see the run get finished. That's it for tonight. I'll find someone playing something and host them. If you guys want to hang out, I'll host someone. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.